Right fam, y'all know what time it is. It's your boy Matt and we're back with another video. This video is the one I've been waiting to make for a long time. It's gonna feel a little bit weird, a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I'm ready. Are you ready to get in shape? Cause I am. I'm ready to get in shape. Today's the first video that we're going to do when we're working out, our second video for becoming a sick athlete. And the first day of our split is chest and back. So basically we're going to do some chest exercises, some back exercises, and I'm gonna basically just film and don't have the audio from the film, and then do a voiceover and explain why I've chosen certain exercises. Keep in mind guys, I'm in no way a certified personal trainer or anything. I'm just gonna show you all what I'm going to do, how I'm doing things, and then follow my progress. And if you think that the things I say make sense, try them out by yourself. The things that I'm trying here is backed up by numerous of big YouTubers and also big influencers when it comes to fitness. 3 names: Matt Ogus and Chris Jones, if for the ones that have been in the game for a while. And also AthleanX, Jeff Cavalier. So those are the 3 people that influenced this working out schedule. So basically I'm going to do a little pose down to show you guys in really bad lighting what my physique looks in right now, and then I'm gonna try to do it once every month. So basically see if there's any progress. Alright people, as you can see here, I am not really that skinny. I'm about 90 kilos and I am very bloated in this video. It had been after dinner. I had a lot of carbs, sugars, I had a lot of soda, drinking water and all this stuff. So I think this is like a little bit more bloated than what I usually am. But definitely keeping it real here. I want to show you what's possible. So if I can go from this to being something real nice, then I think that's gonna be real good. Also remember that, you know, me standing in underwear is like a new thing for me. But obviously if you see me like out in the summer and I'm, you know, taking a swim or something like that, you're gonna see me in those underwears anyway. So I guess it doesn't matter. Alright guys, now you've seen this, let's move on to the workout. Alright, so first exercise. By the way, I do my warm-up before this, but I'm not gonna show the warm-up because it's gonna take a lot of time and I would rather want you to go watch Matt Ogus' video on how to do the warm-up. But anyways, I'm doing a pre-exhaustion movement where I try to only engage my chest. And so for the next exercise after this, my chest is most likely gonna give out before my arms give out because I have another day to train arms. I try to stand pretty far back so that my shoulders doesn't go too far back when I'm going back with the hands with the flies to protect my shoulders. Alright, time for the second exercise, incline bench. I do this because I want to build the upper part of my chest more than the lower part. I'm also doing bench before the other exercises because bench is mostly associated with strength, and I want to use my explosive energy for my strength exercises. Alright, so here's a pretty interesting exercise that I've recently learned from AthleanX. You're basically turning and punching in a perpendicular way towards from the weight. So this puts a lot of effort on your chest, but it saves your shoulders. And you know, we try to do our exercises while protecting our body. I haven't fully mastered this exercise yet, so I'm not doing super heavy weight, but I could really feel the burn on this exercise in the chest. Alright, moving on to the second strength exercise, which is bench. And as you can see here, hopefully you can see that I'm trying to have my shoulders backwards. I'm trying to pull them down towards the floor to make sure that my shoulders are not engaging, you know, in the major of the movement. This is a chest movement and we should try to engage our chest as much as possible. I'm doing pretty much four sets and 12, everything from 8 to 12 reps, and whenever I can hit something for 12 reps, then I go up for the next step. And so I also try to do a set with slightly heavier because I felt that I was able to push enough reps. As you can still see here, I try to keep good form. I try to keep my arms fairly wide to engage the chest more and engage the arms less. Make sure that you're careful when you're doing this, lock the weights, and if you have a spotter, use them, otherwise don't really go to super failure. Time for our last push exercise. Now this exercise is really nice because it's a fixed motion. You can keep your hands as wide or as narrow as you want. Make sure you get squeeze at the top and just try to press out the last that you have in you after the bench. So my pushing power was pretty much out, but I felt my chest had a little bit more to give. So I decided to go for 2 more sets of the flying that I did in the beginning. And let me tell you, I could really feel these burn. Alright, moving on to back. I'm doing kind of an alternative of the lat pull down, where on the last bit I squeeze one of the sides at each time and then go to the next one. I feel that with this extra thing I feel the burn more and I'm able to target my lats more. I guess we're all different. Since I'm doing the lats like every 2 turns, you know, I do 12 to 16 reps on this exercise to make sure that I get enough pulls on each side. Let's do some reverse pulls. This exercise is really good to target the thickness of the back, as the other one was more of the width. This one is pretty normal reps, 8 to 12 reps, and keeping the grip reverse and fairly close, make sure that I target like the middle muscles that builds backwards or outward. Alright, let's do my favorite pulling exercise. Inward facing pull downs with a fairly narrow grip. This one really burns on my lats. Even though I'm leaning maybe a little bit too much when I'm doing this exercise, I can still feel the burn. So definitely give this one a try if you want. Time for the sitting row. This one is the king of the pulls, they say, and I really like this exercise. I see that I'm leaning too much backwards in this one, so I'm going to change that. And if you point that out, if you saw that as well, though, just know that I'm aware of it. 4 times 12 on this one. This one also really builds a nice depth on your... Alright, let's do the standing row. Be careful with this one so you don't hurt your wrist. If you feel it, then you should stop immediately. But if you're keeping the weights fairly low, then you can feel a really nice burn in your back. Make sure that you keep your lower back straight, as you can see, and not bent forward so you don't hurt yourself.
Welcome back to Matt.
Welcome back to Matt with another video, the same video. Okay, so that's basically my back and chest workout. Took quite some time to film this because, you know, we were filming all the things, taking some retakes and stuff like that. Really, a disclaimer is really important that you all listen to this. I am not going to tell you exactly how you're going to do things. I want to show you how I'm going to go with my journey. You're going to see how my body and my mental attitude change, and you're going to see what I'm doing to gain it. And maybe you can learn something along the way, but I'm never going to tell that you should do this or this. There are only some things that I'm telling you that you're not going to do. For example, I'm not going to do dumbbell flies because you can usually go too low and it's going to hurt your shoulders. I can say that and be sure that if I say that, I'm probably going to save a lot of you from getting injured. With that said, I'm going to go home. Ian is going to go home. It's like 11:10. I'm going to get up in like 9 hours, 10 hours. We're going to go ice drifting, but I'm going to edit this video, blah, 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 blah. Do you have anything to say about the workout?
No.
Minnie is really strong. She did 20 kilos on the bench, so she's gone from using the small bars to the regular bar without any weights. So now we're just gonna build on top of that. We haven't been working out for long, and she has made a good progress with her strength. And that's also, we want to gain strength and mass, but our strength foundation is very important when we're doing this. If you happen to like this video, click like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.
Peace.
I stay